Hi there, my name is Dan, and I'm a Senior RMM Administrator at ProValTech. Over the next several videos, we'll be performing a deep dive into policy objects and how they can be configured to facilitate automation within your environment. In this video, we will be discussing the Agent Menu object. Please click the like and subscribe button in the bottom right-hand corner so you never have to miss out on another video. Let's get into it. In our VSA Basics series, we introduced you to the concept of policies and how objects can be configured to automate endpoint settings within the VSA. That video covers policy creation, view relations, assignments, and more. If you need a refresher on any of that, you can find it in our channel. So we're going to start here with an empty policy that I've created called Agent Menu. That's looking at all systems and will be applied to the global org. As always, we're going to start with our end goal, what that's going to be, and work backwards into configuring it. Something to note about policy objects is that they oftentimes perfectly mirror the VSA global settings available elsewhere in the environment for the object that you're setting up. For example, Agent Menu is configurable on a per agent basis elsewhere in the VSA. For this reason, we never want to change those global settings, those VSA settings. Instead, we elect to create policies so that they are more flexible for certain groups or organizations and manage those settings within the policy instead. Our goal in this case is going to be for all endpoints to be able to access the agent menu, see some basic information about the company, easily access our website, and we want to allow the end user to prevent all remote control via Live Connect to protect sensitive data on screen when necessary. We don't want the end user to be able to close the Kaseya agent through this agent menu. This object is going to be very straightforward. First, we elect to enable the agent icon first. One thing to note here, if you check this box to enable the agent menu policy object, and then leave the enable agent icon box unchecked, this will in fact disable agent menus on all machines where this policy is applied. This can be useful in some cases to override agent-specific settings when you don't want the menu to appear. All right, so we've enabled the agent icon. So now all of these options appear for us to configure. We could place some info here about the company. We could place our website here in the URL menu. Now note that the first blank here is the text that appears in the agent menu that the user clicks on, and the second blank here is the actual URL, the address of the website you want to send them to. And we can disable remote control. If this box is checked, any machines that fall under this policy will be inaccessible via Live Connect if the end user disables remote access. The only way to regain access is to have an end user re-enable remote control from the agent menu. Finally, the last thing I want to discuss is what happens when you don't set an object in a policy object. In this instance, we're choosing to leave exit unchecked. Intuitively, you would think that this just doesn't set anything in the policy, and therefore individual agents can control the setting independently. This actually is not the case in Kaseya. When we leave an option like exit unchecked, we're actually setting an explicit value in the policy that gets passed through the policy to those endpoints that applies that setting, or lack of setting in this case, to all affected machines. So like when we set no checkmark in the exit box, this explicitly tells all endpoints affected by this policy to not allow exit as an option. This can be important to note in other objects such as software management, where leaving third-party patching blank will actually remove third-party patching policies from an endpoint. So that's about it. We've configured these settings to our liking. Now with all objects, we want to save and apply. Then we want to move over to organizations and machine groups if needed to properly apply to the groups that you need this to affect. That is all covered in our VSA Basics Policies video as well. Thanks for watching. We post a new video every week to share our knowledge on Kaseya, ConnectWise Automate, ConnectWise RMM, and more. Let us know what else you'd like to see, or if you have any questions, please leave your response in the comment section below, and please subscribe so you don't miss out on future content.